Did y'all catch me not ready yet? That's the way it always works, isn't it? Excuse me. Golly. I should start over, but I'm not going to because this is real life. Finally, finally, we have a topic that I knew was going to come out. I just had this feeling. Brian Laundrie gets jealous. Got jealous. When he saw Gabby Petito talking to other men, to a former colleague. Now, I was thinking early on, and I know I'm going to get raked across the coals for this, but I would like to see Brian be innocent. I I would like to think that there really was somebody else out there, some evildoer. Um, I even thought about uh, that guy that committed suicide that they found like 40 miles away from Gabby. Maybe he had something to do with it. Anything. As every day goes by, the that hope dwindles a little. So part of my thing was, well, maybe when Brian left, he was gone. What, a week? I still think that sounds funny. Maybe that week there was a another man. Maybe that's why they were fighting and everything else. Who knows? But it doesn't really matter anymore. So let's see what this one says right here. This is Brian Laundrie got jealous. No joke. A man who used to work with Brian Laundrie said that although he did not see him be mean or abusive to his now deceased former fiance, Gabby Petito, he did appear to be jealous if he spotted her talking to other men. By the way, please subscribe, please like, all other good stuff. Don't forget to do that. Brian would come over and do the boyfriend thing, put his arm around her, give her a kiss, very possessive. Michael Livingston, he said he worked with Laundrie in 2017 and 2018. What is that? 4 years ago now? So what was Brian? 18 years old? Is that right? I mean, that's kind of normal. I hate to say it. 31-year-old Livingston, that he worked as a landscaper for Long Island Garden Center, where Laundrie, who investigators have been searching for weeks, worked the sales counter and did other jobs. We're gonna have to go through the whole process of where all Brian lived. I'm at a loss. He never came across as kind of person that would be the killing type, Livingston said. But he did have the tendency to be, I don't want to say the wrong thing and make him sound worse than he already is. He was kind of the guy who would get pissed off pretty quick. Laundrie 23 is missing and has been named a person of interest in Petito's death. Petito 22 was declared missing on September 11, 10 days after not returning from their cross-country trip. Let's see here. There is nothing else new. They did not mention whose account it was, but the lawyer for Petito's family alleges it was his fiance when Brian took $1,000. Here's one more thing on Livingston said in the interview that Laundrie sometimes acted like a weirdo. I remember from back then he was a big yoga nut. That makes him a weirdo. Oh, I did yoga for a while pretty consistently, and I gotta say it is an amazing workout. And it's for someone out of shape, like within 2 or 3 days, you feel like you're back in shape and you feel incredible. Anyway, I remember he was a big yoga nut, always telling me, I gotta worry about my zen. My zen is not right. Livingston said, and I thought he was a weirdo. But he added that Laundrie was a good employee. He knew how to talk to people. He knew how to make people like him. He knew how to make people happy. And he knew how to make people buy the product that we had. Honest. We had the same kind of air you'd be taught if you worked at a dealership. What? That doesn't make sense to me. A lawyer acting for Laundrie declined to comment. Oh, a lawyer acting for Laundrie. So is that Petito? Not Petito. Petito's the next word in the article. Is that Barcelona or Barcelona, whatever his attorney's name is, Stephen? Let's see here. Petito was last seen alive in Grand Teton Park. Laundrie returned to his parents' house in Florida without Petito on September 1. I'd like to know how long it took him to get across country. So Laundrie's parents initially said they last saw their son September 14th. Telling authorities they believed he was heading to Carlton Reserve. They later changed that date to September 13th. I mean, that doesn't mean anything. Honestly, I had to remember when you wake up in the morning, not everybody remembers what the date is, okay? Laundrie's father, Chris Laundrie, joined the search for his son on October 7th, suggesting the family could be cooperating with authorities. It looks like that's it for that article. So, Brian was a weirdo. He practiced Yoga. Gosh, man, I'm having a hard time today, y'all. I'm just having a hard time. Anyway, he practiced yoga. Was worried about his Zen. It was a nice guy. And when some dude would hit on Gabby, he would be possessive of her. As in, like, put his arm around her. Wow. Well, that's disappointingly not breaking news. All right, well, listen, contrary to what y'all think, I do love you. And we're going to ride this thing out. We got to... I'm surprised somebody in the chat here has not found Brian Laundrie yet. I'm surprised that we haven't figured it out through, I don't know, Google Maps where to find him. You know, I've got to say, this is a soapbox moment for me. I'm really upset. The FAA, somehow they're in charge of these little remote controlled drones. They get to write the regulations on them. They've changed the regulations like every year. They change it to where drone owners now are wondering if they're even legal to even fly. Is that not crazy? There's so many of those things. There's so many people that are so good at them. If they would open up and let people go look, I think that would be really beneficial. I think we're seeing where we're being hampered as freedom always, at the end of the day, after you have your struggles and everything else, freedom always produces the best result. Whenever you restrict it is when you have an undesirable happen. I think that's what is happening right now. I like to see the FAA open the airways for amateur sleuths to go in there and try to find Brian. Anyway, guys, we'll be back later, all right? Until then, Godspeed. And that's it. I'll be happier later. I'll have it all together by then. Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe or check out another video.